Alright, so looking at her setup, let's go. Seems like right here is about her setup. Okay, so looking at her setup, her hands are good. Where her hands are, bad angle, all that is fine. What I'm looking at is her feet right here. Reason being, when you hit open, a lot of times young hitters, or hitters in general that just don't, I guess you could say, perfect it, what they will do is not bring this foot back in line with this foot to drive through the pitcher, if that makes sense. When you hit open, you still want to get that front foot in line with this back foot in your swing. And I'll show you what that means in a second. Also, when you hit open, you you really want to get the leg drive going, which includes the hips and core as well. So, if we watch the swing, we're going to watch it once, and we're going to see what we notice. And then we'll watch it one more time in slow-mo. Okay, so again, the good things that I see, we're going to take it off slow-mo and watch. Hands are extremely quick to the ball, okay? You want quick hands, that's for sure. So if we go to our load again, or how we're set up, remember I said this front foot you still want in line with, this back foot when you stride through the ball. And that might not be a perfect line or whatever I drew. So if we're looking, and if I'm just looking, and I'm looking at it from looking at her, I can't see from behind her. Just looking at how her legs are positioned, I would say that this front foot is probably not in line with this back foot. That's one thing. Reason being, the reason you want it in line is because, say that she overstrides and ends up with that front foot somewhere out here where it ends up closed, then you can't get to that inside pitch, and you would get jammed on the hands. Or if she were to stay open, which is what it looks like she's doing with that front foot, the pitch that is outside, which we'll just draw a circle like out here, or whatever the case might be, that pitch is farther away, because when she steps out rather than to the pitcher, if she's stepping out, the ball looks farther away. So it's near impossible to get the barrel there and do it correctly. And then if we watch the video one more time from the start, remember I said the legs and the core and the hips are what create that bat speed and what create the power. She has great hands, which give her bat speed already. But if we look, the leg drive isn't really going. It's more of just her hands. So what I want to see these legs load back. This is going to be a better load back and then explode through the ball. She'll still have quick hands. This is only going to help her. But you don't want to get to the point where she's feeling so rushed, which she hit that ball fine. But you don't want to get to the point where she's feeling so rushed that she rushes her swing in and out of the strike zone or in and out of the hitting zone. If that happens, unless the pitch is right there, if she rushes, oftentimes she's going to pull off the ball and hit it something soft that way. Or if it's an outside pitch, and she's quick out of the zone, it's going to be near impossible to get to that pitch. So stay in the zone longer. So the zone is there. You want to stay in that zone longer. That doesn't mean slow down your hands. It doesn't mean change anything in your swing. What that simply means is making sure that we load back and everything works together. Do not pull off of the ball. Stay through it and drive it to center, to right center. If you focus on driving the ball to right center or center field, you have just as much, if not more, power to right center than you do to your pull side. And that's because you hit the ball pure, you stay through it, you use your legs, things like that. But like I said, don't change anything with her hands or what her hands are doing, because it's fine. What you want to do, though, is make sure that these legs load back and then load forward with the hands. It's all one fluid motion. She's driving the ball to center, to right center field.